Good morning, folks, and welcome to Power to Negotiate. Today's session is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be about referrals and the lifetime value of a client. And this is basically straight from Jay Abraham and Joe Stump. Here's the question. Let's say that you have a business and you're trying to go after new clients. What is the value of a new client? Well, there's something called attrition and retention. Attrition means those are the people that you lose. Retention means those are the people that you keep. So if you keep a client for years and years and years, what is their value? Let's assume that they are right now doing $200 a month in volume. Okay, that's great. And they do this every month. So for 10 years, $200 a month for a year is $2,400 times 10 years, that's $24,000. What's their value to you? $24,000. Wow, that's great. So every time you get a new customer that's going to have that type of value, they have $24,000 in value. What would happen if, instead of spending your advertising dollars on getting brand new clients, what would happen if you wanted to increase the volume and the frequency? The volume is the volume of dollars. So instead of $200 a month, what would happen if you increase that from $200 just up to $300 a month? Well, if you increase that just another little bit, just by a third, that raises that person's value $300 a month, 12 months a year, that's $3,600 per year over 10 years, that's $36,000. You just bumped up your volume by a third on that client. What would happen if you increased the frequency just by a little bit? Let's say that instead of having that be $300 a month, that was $300 twice a month. How would you do that? Maybe you give them a slightly better deal. Maybe you're able to increase the volume by increasing their volume. You don't necessarily have to have huge returns on these, huge profit margins, if you can go ahead and increase their volume and increase their frequency and increase your retention rate and reduce your attrition rate. So what you've just done is, by just doing a couple of little tweaks, you've increased your total profitability. Now, why would you want to concentrate on the lifetime value of a client? Most businesses spend 90% of their advertising dollars going after new business. Guess what? That new business doesn't know you. That new business doesn't really care about you. That new business, they don't have a loyalty to you. And so if they get a better deal down the street, guess what they'll do? Boom, they're gone. So I would rather have you take a look at putting your advertising dollars into increasing your retention rate, increasing your volume, increasing your frequency, as well as referrals. You're going to say, Reed, I hate to ask for referrals. Why? It's 100% profit. Mr. Client, I just wanted to thank you for the business that you've given me over the years. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to show my appreciation. I'm having a dinner, an appreciation dinner, that is just for my valued clients. And here is a ticket. I want you and your wife to come. And here are 2 more tickets. If you could bring someone that is just like you, that might possibly be a client in the future for me, I greatly appreciate it. What will most people say? Yeah. Years ago, when I was working out in Colorado Springs, Joe White, the most brilliant marketer I've ever known, had an appreciation dinner at a local miniature golf course. And he did this for all of our past clients. And he said, come on in, free golf, free hot dogs, free soda, come and relax, enjoy yourself. By the way, tell your friends. And we had something like 3,000 people show up. We spent way more than I thought we would, but this was a way to go ahead and say thank you to our clients. Always be looking to do something that's going to bring your clients in, and ask them if they would do you a favor. Hey John, I just wanted to thank you for your business, and I was wondering if you know of anybody that is looking for my services. I greatly appreciate it if you go ahead and just sort of mention my name. Could you do that for me? I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Just something like that. It shows your appreciation for them. Now, is there a more professional way, a more institutionalized way that you can do this? Yes. I'm currently working with NAA, and one of the things they do is they have some formalized, institutionalized ways to go ahead and get referrals. Not going to refer to them here because those are proprietary, but you always want to be looking at ways that you can increase your retention, reduce your attrition, increase your volume, and increase your frequency. Just by a little bit makes huge changes in your bottom line.